Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Right side, Easton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Warriors with possession. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KC.
Eason, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Left side, Curry. Down low. Green.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Porzingis. The kick out, Curry. Drives to the hoop. Now Moody. Back to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Shot is good by Curry.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Back to Green. The kick out, Curry. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
And he's good on the second. Golden State with the ball. Trailing by 2. Drive by Curry. Green, a screen. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. He takes it in. Out to Thompson. Back to Şengün. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The 3 from Curry. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
The 3, Durant. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Left side Curry. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Durant. From downtown. And the Rockets hit again from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski into the lane from deep three-point range. Santos good.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Thompson into the lane. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
To the middle. Back to Podziemski. Inside. Out to Horford. Clock at 4. From the top of the key. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Houston leading by 4. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. Out to the wing. Melton outside. From outside the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pajemski grabs the board. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Pass to Curry. Now Porzingis. On the wing, Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis sets a screen. No good. Houston leading by 8. Looming large, KD.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here he goes. And yep, it's good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Left side Curry. To the inside. Pass to Porzingis. Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Down low. On the take, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's Golden State with it. 9-point game. To the paint. Here's Horford. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Inside. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. The kick to Durant. No good on the triple. Here's Butler. Butler punches it home.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
To the middle. Eason. And the layup is good. Eason's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Santos can't get it to go. Houston leading by 11. On the take. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, good timing from Sheppard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For three, Durant. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Curry drives in. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Durant with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Eason. Takes it inside. For three, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The three from Curry. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Here's Durant. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Green, a screen. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 12. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Durant. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Porzingis sets a screen. Just 3 on the clock. Curry at the rim.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that concludes the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Podziemski. There's the triple. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Sheppard. Thompson outside. There's the drive. Oh!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, Jimmy muscling his way through.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Houston leading by 9. Van Vliet right side. Smith outside. Drops in the 3. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Santos. And here's Butler. Screen by post. To the paint. Here's Santos. And here's Butler. Defended by Thompson. The finish! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And, man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Goes up at the elbow. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Green. Outside Butler. Now Green. They kick it out to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Up and over Smith. No good, off the front rim. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Shepherd, that's good.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Porzingis, high post. KP wrecks the rim.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Moody. Puts up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Moody's got 5 now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Outside for Green. Now here's Butler. Guarded by Durant. Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 10. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Back to Şengün. Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. Give him 20. And it's all from three-point range. To the inside. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Nine seconds left in the third. That one drops for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And so it's the Houston Rockets.
Rockets, 55.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, thank you, Allie.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them. To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Van Vliet. Porzingis grabs the board. Warriors trail by 12. Moody on the wing. Moody on the wing. 3-pointer. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Durant. Oh, KD striding in for the finish.
Just great offense.
Oh!
Butler, Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Şengün, the screen. Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Oh, it drops in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Right side Durant. Şengün. 17-footer is in.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
Şengün pulls it down. Houston leading by 14. Now Durant fires the 3. Curry there for the rebound. Here's Green. Curry outside. From downtown. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Butler. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Out on his own on the break. Butler. So crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Here's Eason. Yes! Using that window!
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Outside Horford. Here's Curry. Curry takes it in. Oh, touches it off the glass.
You know, you'd think it would be easy to throw a player like Curry off his shot because of the size, but somehow, someway, this guy figures it out.
The Rockets lead by 6. Durant jams it home.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
And count it.
Oh, Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Horford with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's a pass to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Moses Moody. First personal foul. Second team foul.
4-point game. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Curry with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Gotta disguise your intentions better than that.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Yeah, a great chance here for Smith to show how he can handle pressure situations. He had a lot of poise at the line in college.
Outside Curry.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Golden State calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
To admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
4th team foul. At the line, your Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And so he hits both. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Butler. And a one-handed slam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Oh, it's stolen. And so it's Houston winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. So New York will get their first possession. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the four-man position. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line, 2 shots. Walt Frazier.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Parker passes to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Duncan. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Parker. Count the basket.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Frazier. Anthony outside. The floater. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Duncan. Now Leonard. Clock at 6. And Reed pulls it down. Brunson against Parker. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Here's Reed. Oh, Robinson with a block. Anthony against Wembanyama. And a missed layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup. And here are the Spurs now. Trailing by 2. Robinson gets the bucket.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Parker outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Richardson's checked in for Brunson. Here's Ewing. Here's Anthony. He got a piece of it.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a three. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:50 left in the first. Here's Frazier. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Here's Robinson. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Ewing. Pass to Frazier. New York working the ball around now. Richardson, the pass to Reed. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Now Reed. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
That shot's good by Parker.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Can't hit from in close.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Duncan, pass to Parker. Pass to Robinson. 4 seconds left. The shot, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops. They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's Reed in at center. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one's good for 2.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Pass to Parker. Here's Gervin. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's slick, he's smooth, he's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Here's Houston. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between areas, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them. And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And he knocks down the first one.
A dynamic and confident scorer. Houston, as steady as it gets at the offensive end.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Leonard's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Parker passes to Ginobili. Now here's Leonard. The 11-footer. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Pass to Reed. Here's DeBusschere. Parker defending. Leonard with a double team. Here's DeBusschere. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker passes to Leonard. Here's Gervin. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Time called here.
Timeout.
The Knicks decide to talk it over. New York making a switch here. Frazier's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Robinson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Frazier. Now Brunson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. To the inside, Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Reed. Here's Stoudemire. Leonard defending from 11 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now here's Leonard. Rebound by Stoudemire. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Brunson. The 3-ball. Doesn't go that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Leonard. Robinson's got 6.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Brunson against Parker. They swipe it. They're running. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Gervin. Parker outside. Here's Gervin. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can. The mid-range area.
Parker against Brunson. Oh, taking it to him. Jalen Brunson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Parker passes to Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Frazier driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
With 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs lead by 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Anthony outside. Reed passes to Frazier. Picked by Reed. Now here's Anthony. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Anthony's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. He gets it in there. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, BA.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Duncan. He's scoreless. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Frazier. Anthony in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. To the middle. Parker outside. Leonard outside. The three. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Frazier, the pass to Anthony. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. New York, no good that time either.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The three from Wembanyama hits the trifecta. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Spurs lead by 9. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Robinson with it. He's against Reed. Tries it from 16. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Second team time. Now into the lineup for New York. Number 20, Michael Ray Richardson.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. And the Knicks miss again.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Ewing. Looking to end this cold spell. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Duncan. Robinson, a screen on Anthony. Here's Duncan. Sweet little floater.
Duncan.
And the Spurs lead by 13.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
Here's Ewing. Reed passes to Ewing. And at last, they get one to fall. Reed's gotten his second bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Duncan. And here's Robinson. Parker outside. Just 3 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off the shot. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs, in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension, and you've got a big guy that can patch.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Stoudemire in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Gervin, and he's going for the lob. Here's Houston. Inside, here's Stoudemire, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You've got to be aware of it now, because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Pass to Robinson. Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Frazier. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. San Antonio leading by 13. The 15-footer. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Timeout called, Knicks.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you surrender. That's the rule. Let's go. Sit down. Come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Frazier. New York working the ball around now. Here's Anthony. Hits the target from 18 feet.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Parker outside. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. Picked his pocket. Here's Anthony from deep. Leonard there for the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Left side, Wembanyama. Leonard double team. Puts up the tray. No good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Here's Ewing, covered by Wembanyama. Anthony. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Leonard against Anthony. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard outside. He fires. Ooh, rise and fire.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Knicks trail by 15. Outside Anthony. Here's Brunson. Releases. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Now Leonard. Now here's Parker. Outside Wembanyama. The three is off. Here's Frazier. Leonard defending. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, missed on the tray. Anthony against Leonard. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. And here's Parker. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, sir, with the three.
Come on. 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting it.
Anthony with it. Beyond the arc. Robinson rips down the board. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.